This is going to be a long video than all the ones that I post. This one is going to be a definitive guide to all of the pills you've heard on the internet, the fabled red pills, blue pills, and black pills basically. First of all, let's start with the first one, the blue pill. If I was to explain it to you in its rawest form, is basically be a nice guy. That's it. The method that they use to kind of approach women and the opposite sex, they kind of throw presents at them until they say, okay, I'll date you. Compliments, anything, just to get the other sex to kind of date them, basically. Here's why I think it's stupid. It's because, do you really want to date a person who you will just throw a gift at and they will say okay? Whatever that we were arguing about, or anything, any reservations I might have had, they go away just because you handed me roses. Do you really want to date a person like that? Let's go to the second one, the red pill. It's the most popularized by guys like Andrew Tate, Fresh and Fit. You just hear the names and you guess what I'm about to say. The red pill basically says throw catchphrases at this girl and she's going to become yours. It is literally the exact opposite of the blue pill, right? Don't be a nice guy. Treat your girl like shit. She's nothing. She's just there to clean your clothes and clean your dishes. She's not there for any significant purpose whatsoever. That is the red pill. You kind of treat her as if she's not a partner, but something to kind of strive for. You're striving for this giant piece of gold in the sky, which is the girl basically, right? And you kind of, after you throw a few catchphrases at the girl, that's it. That is the essence of the red pill basically. Let's go to the black pill. It's basically a version of nihilism, right? And if you don't know what nihilism is, I think I have a video card right there where I just pointed. I have the video right there and it explains the whole thing quite nicely. So it is basically nihilism, right? Like, a guy like me will never get a girl, not in a million years, because the dating scene is fucked, so they have exited entirely. The top 10% of guys date 85% of the girls, basically, and we basically get nothing. Guys like us, we get nothing. We get jack shit. It is true to some extent, but I'm going to explain the contingencies of each and every one. I've effectively explained them, but I'm going to do it a little better. Basically, what I see wrong with the blue pill. Would you really want to date a girl that is just, you just chase her and chase her until she says okay, I'll go on a date with you? Is that the type of girl you want to date, or a girl that actually wants you back? And this approach goes to life too. You just kiss ass and everything on earth will basically just open to you. The red pill. What do I think is wrong with the red pill? Do you really want to date a girl who you just throw a couple of catchphrases and pick up lines and you basically have her? Is that a girl you really want to date? Do you really want to date a girl who is just, she's just there for your looks and that's it? Really, like, do you want to date a girl that is superficial, that you can just throw a couple of catchphrases at and act a certain way? Anyone could dress the way you dress and then come and steal your girl. Is that really the person you want to put significant time in? Really? Is that a person you want to spend time with? And the black pill. There's no comment here because I've already talked about this in the nihilism video, but I'm going to explain it very briefly. If you give up on the dating market when you're 15, you're 15 and you're like, oh shit, the dating world is fucked. Everyone just cares about looks now. That's exactly what you're going to get because that's what you're telling yourself. Right? Now, what's the main premise of this video except hating on philosophies? It's to teach you, not to teach you, to kind of tell you about the approach that I've found that makes the most sense. Right? The approach I've found is you basically integrate all of them together, the blue, red and black pill, right? The aspects you're taking from the blue pill is you actually treat your girl like an actual human. You don't go overboard and kind of treat her like this floating piece of gold in the sky. You treat her like a human being, and that's what we're taking from the blue pill. The red pill is you're supposed to achieve a certain level of success or at least have an interesting life in order to attract somebody. You have to have things that are going on in your life. Women, in reality, women don't want to date a bum. That's something that in red pill is true. They don't want to date a bum, right? They want to date a person who's had actual experiences, who can talk, who's confident, right? That part is true. You don't go to a club and then you've pre-rehearsed some lines in your head and then you go to her and then you start mechanically spitting them out and then hope you woo her too. You have to have an interesting life, right? From the black pill, take care of yourself. That is what you can take from the black pill. Basically, it's not so much about the looks, right? Where girls, not 100% of the girls are looking for looks, right? A majority of them might be, but not all of them. If that's what's in your head, you need to get out more. I assume you're not getting out more. You're not talking to people. Again, you're not talking to people, right? And if you're not talking to people, it's kind of, you're just there, you're just forming the wrong beliefs in your head, and that's what you do. You're not talking to girls, you're not out there getting rejected in order to gain more experience. You're just giving up and then blaming the black pill. You're blaming the dating market. The dating market is fucked. No, it's not fucked, it's evolving. 10 years ago, if you had a house, $10,000, go to a girl and then talk to her a bit, you can marry her, right? Now it's a lot more complicated. It's a lot more nuanced than that. The main takeaway from this video is, first of all, the dating market is not fucked, it's evolving. The second one is you have to have a certain level of success, be hanging out with people, gaining new experiences, basically. And the third one, treat girls like human beings, because that's what they are. They're different, but they're human beings. That's what they are. They're not this mystical creature. They're just people. There's just people at the end of the day. That's basically it. I'm not going to rant on any longer, but that's something that I thought would be beneficial to you if you didn't know it already. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.